Hello, my name is Angela Williams Nash. I am the Technology Lead Teacher at John L. Coxley Middle School in East Orange, New Jersey. Welcome to this overview of the New Jersey Student Learning Standards, Computer Science and Design Thinking, 8.1.8 Networks and the Internet. The middle school years provide the last opportunity to master content before students move on to high school. We must work hard to develop the next generation of computer scientists and lifelong users of computerized devices. In grades 6 to 8, the core concept, 8.1.8 Networks and the Internet, is designed to teach how protocols, packets, and addressing are key components for reliable delivery of information across networks. The main goals of this core concept are to ensure that students 1. Understand that networks are an integral part of computing because they are the vehicle through which devices share information and resources. 2. Identify the parts of a computer network. 3. Describe how information is decomposed or broken down into packets, transmitted, and then reassembled at its destination. 4. Model how protocols or set of rules are used in transmitting data across networks. 5. Explain how network security enables secure and errorless communications between computing devices. And 6. Show how constantly evolving malicious software or malware requires the development of new security measures to protect networks and the Internet. The requirements of 8.1.8 Networks and the Internet can appear taxing at first glance. Remember, you have 3 years from grades 6 to 8 to teach, reteach, and re-reteach the material. Here are some ways you can prepare to teach this standard. 1. Download the NJSLS standard and read just the core concept. Do not focus on all of it. Just look at the material needed now. Save the rest for another day. 2. Use the QR code shown here to access resources developed and maintained by the Montclair State University K-12 Computer Science Education Programs. 3. Reach out to your technology supervisor and request training. 4. Display a technology word wall that illustrates key concepts. Montclair State University maintains word walls organized by grade band and core concept. Use the QR code to access this free resource. 5. Create and share a YouTube playlist of age-appropriate videos. 6. Develop interactive, online assignments that students can do anywhere. For example, place a YouTube video inside a Google form so that students can study the material, then answer questions that check for understanding. Videos allow review of material as many times as needed. 7. Create projects that require students to A. Demonstrate how information is broken down into packets that are transmitted the fastest way through networks and the Internet and reassembled at its destination. B. Describe how the Internet works. C. Explain measures to safeguard computing devices and personal information while online. And D. Troubleshoot problems associated with hardware, malware, speed, and capacity that could arise in data transmission. 8. Create a pre-test that can also serve as your post-test. As you roll out computer science education, you will need to scaffold the material from one grade to the next. Here's one approach to scaffolding the material for 6th grade. 1. Start with a comprehensive pre-test prepared for the end of 8th grade. If one is not available, look at the NJSLS core concept and the vocabulary word wall generated by Montclair State University and create one. 2. Use the data to set learning goals and determine your starting point. You may have to review material from the 3 to 5 grade band before moving forward. 3. Use entry and exit tickets to continuously review keywords like addressing, packets, and protocols. 4. Use a mixture of online and offline, collaborative and independent, in-class and out-of-class assignments and activities to teach the material. 5. Provide, discuss, and have students continuously explain through written and graphical models 1. How information is decomposed into packets and transmitted using wired and wireless methods. 2. Model how protocols are used in transmitting data. And 3. How protocols enable secure and effortless communication. 6. Give students a post-test to assess progress. In addition to the approach recommended for grade 6, here are some additional suggestions for scaffolding the material for 7th graders. 1. Do daily drills and repetition to learn key vocabulary words. 2. Expand learning exercises to include discussions and the creation of graphical models with summaries related to 1. How hardware and software choices impact network security, and 2. Techniques used to control access to data and systems. 3. Give projects that require students to draw models and explain how computer networks and the internet work. By the end of grade 8, students should have seen most of the material twice. In addition to the recommendations for grades 6 and 7, here are some additional suggestions for scaffolding the material for 8th graders. 1. Provide an intense, repetitious review of vocabulary words in each session. For example, on day 2 of Networks and the Internet, give class a do now with 2 to 3 vocabulary words from day 1. After reviewing the correct answers, those that did not master the vocabulary should complete an exit ticket with the same words on the same day. Have a sheet or a link to sheet available for those in need of additional study time. Repeat the process every day, adding a word or two until all of the words are done. 2. Create a midpoint vocabulary test. Those who do not meet your standard should be provided with extra practice activities during class or as homework. 3. Expand learning experiences to include discussions and the creation of graphical models with explanations on how new security measures are created to respond to new malware events. This concludes our review of the Computer Science Core Concept for grades 6 to 8, Networks and the Internet. I hope you are excited to begin this journey with so many other teachers throughout the state of New Jersey. Most importantly, breathe. Do not stress yourself out. You will get better with planning, practice, and time.